many countries with same visa plus around Asia who interested to apply international remote job. I hope this video will help them to make international level resume. Open Microsoft Word. Then we need to adjust page layout and size. For that, go to Layout, select Margin. I am selecting 0.5 margin option here to make compact resume. You can customize according to your need in here. Then go to Size, select A4 option here. Now you can press Enter for smooth clicking anywhere in the resume if you add icon or similar things. Now select All. Select No Space option here to make the resume for compact looking. Now add name. Make it big so that hiring people can catch your name easily. You can add some color. If you want, for this resume, I am selecting this color. You can choose color according to your preference. You can give some twist if you want, like I am doing it, making one portion of your name bold or colorful. Now add basic contact information plus portfolio link if you have to catch the attention from the start. You can start with LinkedIn or portfolio website or link, or the way I add it. You should embed the link in the text or add the URL link directly. Press Enter, decrease the font size, then again press Enter. Now you can write targeted job title or summary or about or background, whichever you prefer. Make it big. For this resume, I am selecting font size 20. Font Times New Roman. Make the font bold. Now add border in here. Go to Borders and Shading. You can customize the borders, color and width according to your preference. Select lower and upper border. Press Enter. Now you can add years of experience you have, high performance keyword related to your job industry, and personal branding statement, plus top 3 signature achievement to grab the attention of hiring people. You can follow this structure or make your own. Write it precisely and wisely. Here are some examples following this structure. You can change this bullet point in here. Now add skill section. You can segment the skill section into 2 parts. One part for main general skills, core expertise, or core competence. Another part combining with technical skills section plus others and soft skills. Here are some examples following this skill structure. Here is core competence, here is technical skill section, other skill section and soft skills. Here is resume writing secret tips. Before you dive into write your resume, you should find the job you want to apply. Find 3 or 4 jobs. Read the job description 3-4 times carefully. Now find the important keywords plus skills related to those jobs. You can use this website to find important keywords and skill section from those job descriptions. Now add those skills and important keywords in your resume. Plus you can use ChatGPT or Gemini or other advanced AI to find out the main keyword and skillet and technical term required for that role, and utilize those in your different section of your resume. Write job experience section, mentioning following things. Number 1, company name. Number 2, job title. Number 3, location. Number 4, duration. Number 5, job description. Job type. You can add that if you want, like full-time or part-time. Write job description following 3 criteria. Number 1, what you do. Number 2, how you do. Number 3, what is the impact? Use action verb. Include keywords related to job description, combining technical skill, hard skill, and soft skill. Describe the method using technical or official term, and highlight your achievement or key contributions, how company benefited by you, or result you bring into company using result-oriented metrics. You can highlight these bold points in here if you like. You can skip it if you don't like. You can add project work with project description. You can add hyperlink to project name to check the validity if applicable. You can add training section too, depend on your circumstances and job industry. Add education section, mentioning important things like degree name, university name, location, graduation year or passing year, CGPA if you want. For fresher, you should consider it. You can skip it if you have low CGPA and a lot of experience. You can add coursework if related to your job industry. You can skip this section. If these coursework are not related to your job industry or you moving to new type of job industry that's not relevant to your coursework, you can add certification or award section or both section in your resume. Add award section that relevant or highlight your job industry or mean something to your job industry. Don't add award section that's not relevant. In certification section, you should consider to add certification that you gain outside of your traditional educational certifications. Add certifications that has additional value in job industry. Those can be online or offline. Like, there are a lot of courses available in online. Some are totally free, some are paid, and those certifications mean something in job industry. You can also complete courses in offline or outside of your educational institutions. Adding those certifications can provide extra value to your resume, but don't add certifications that's not add value to your resume. Try to gain certifications from credential sources. Here I add some examples. You can check these pausing the video. You should consider to add language proficiency in different language if you have. Most likely English language skill if you want to apply for international job. Multilingual language skill can add some value in your resume. Like if you are apply job in Germany, proficiency in German language can be a plus point to accept by local German company. Plus, some job requires multilingual skills. There are few credential language exam that you can participate to show your proficiency in certain languages. If you participated those exam, you can add that too. Depend on the circumstances and demand. Now, you can add hobbies or interest to break the ice of the interview, or to know more about you. Sometimes this can be tricky and helpful. It's not mandatory. You can skip this section if you want. You can add volunteer work if you have those kind of experience that can be beneficial or can be highlighted in your resume. Sometimes it can help to show your diversity or more casual conversation in interview. It's depend what kind of job you are going to apply or job industry. Skip this section if it's not good fit for you. Now you can add these other or additional information section if you are applying for international job or remote job, like willingness to travel or relocate, citizenship or visa status, sponsorship required or not, availability, like how much time you need after get confirmation, others, like remote settings, compatibility. Now, using this same format, I make this resume, which is highly professional looking, top-notch level resume format, combining with excellent resume writing skill. You can use this resume format to apply international job or remote job application. Proofread your resume thoroughly to avoid grammatical and technical errors. Export it as a PDF for consistent presentation. Kindly like and share or subscribe to our channel.
This template and make your own resume. First of all, I will change the name here, change it. Then the contact information in here, you will add address, phone number and Gmail. Then for LinkedIn, you can put the link in here or you can add the link in here or embed the link. Same thing for your portfolio website or portfolio. For job title or summary, you can add your job title in here. For this, I add the job title in here, Senior Software Engineer. Now here, the next section, years of experience, high performance keyword and plus personal branding statement. For this, I add this 10 years of experience, software development, agile methodologies. For personal branding statement, I add that. You can skip that according to your preference. Now, here you should add your signature achievement. For this resume, I add this type of signature achievement in here, like led cross-functional teams in developing scalable and secure web applications, resulting in a 30% increase in user engagement. You can put the summary in here according to your preference. Now, the next part, core competence, strength and expertise or key proficiency. For this resume, I delete these things and it remains core competence. For core competence, I add these things: software development, object-oriented programming, design patterns, algorithms and data structure, testing and web debugging, version control system, agile methodology, software design principle. For software skills and other soft skills, I add this section. Like for software skills, programming language, framework, libraries, operating systems, database, and for others, this section in here. And for soft skills, communication, problem solving, teamwork, others. It's not mandatory for tech type of jobs. Now delete these things. Now the job experience section in here, you see it's required job title, company name, job type, location and duration. For this, I added it like this, like senior software engineer, Google, full-time, Mountain View, and the duration in here. So I delete this portion in here. Now for the job description. For job description, I add 4 bullet points. You can delete it or decrease it according to your preference. Let's delete these things. I use action verb, technical term, and what he do, keyword, skill set to describe how he do, a plus result oriented matrix. We check this job description in here, like design and developed scalable and secure web applications using Spring Boot framework, Java, ensuring high performance and user satisfaction. Plus, I also use result-oriented metrics in here. Also, I mentioned mentor junior developers, fostering collaborative and efficient team environment, a soft skill in here. Similar way, I add this job description in here. Senior software engineer, Amazon, full-time, Seattle. Now, the project section in here. For this section, I use title, institution, location or duration, and how you can change it. For this project, I add this as an example, like microservice, architecture for scalable cloud development, Amazon Web Services, internal project, location, Seattle, Washington, duration 1 year. So let's delete this. And now it's time to add the description. For description, I add this. For training section, I add it like this. Like for the title, machine learning for engineers with TensorFlow. Institution name is Google Cloud Platform. Location is here online. Duration is 2 weeks. That's the description. Now the education section. For the education section, I added it like this. Now you can delete this section in here. You should include honors section 2. Now for the coursework, if related to your job industry. His coursework was related to his job industry. That's why I add coursework in here like this. Now about the certification and award. For this section, I add the certification in here. I add 2 certification in here like this, which is related to his job industry. Now for the language, you can change according to your preference and hobbies and volunteer work. I add some volunteer work that is related to his job industry, like open source contribution and robotics club mentor, which is related to tech industry. Now you can edit additional information in here, like willingness to travel or relocate, citizenship, sponsorship required or not, availability, and remote settings. This is a very well structured resume in here. If you look into the structure, here is the summary section, here is the skill section, here is job experience section in here, here is the project, here is the training, here is the education section, there is the coursework, certification, language, volunteer work, and additional information, which is very correlated. And the project, training, education, coursework, certification, all edited synchronously. Now if you look into the summary section or about section in here, we use keywords, years of experience, job title, plus result-oriented metrics like this. In the skill section, we segment it very well or synchronously. Even it is very compatible with ATS format, plus even non-tech people will easily understand this resume. And here is the job experience section. We started with action verb, we use result-oriented metrics, we use keyword and skill set name. In the project section, we also use action verb plus skill name, plus we use result-oriented metrics. In the coursework section, we also use some keywords. In the award section in here, we use certification. I hope this video will help you to make your own resume professionally. Thank you to watch this video. Kindly like, share or subscribe this video so that others can watch this video and make their own resume. Thank you.
Look at this and be like, oh, this is pretty sick, well played, I want to give you a shot.
Your writing should always be selling your experience, not summarizing it.
Make sure it doesn't have any basic errors in it.
I will discuss 10 best resume tips ever to make resume to land on interview, based on Austin Bulchak studies, Ali Abdaal resume video, Jeff Sue's 5 golden rules video, plus my expertise resume writer specialist, as well as my experience as a recruiter. Tip 1. Don't use Photoshop or Canva or fancy tools making resumes, because those are picture format resume. And recruiter people don't like picture format resume because they can't extract information from resume, even though you export is as PDF format. 95 plus resume template aren't ATS friendly template. Making a resume in Microsoft Word or Google Docs is much better option. Plus, when you send resume, ensure you send it as PDF form. Tip 2. Length of resumes have to be 1 page. That is not true. Studies show that the ideal resume length is 475 to 600 words.
Keep your resume length between 475 and 600 words.
77% of resumes were outside of that range.
That resumes in that sweet spot saw double the interviews of those that were outside of those ranges.
It can be 2 or 3 pages depending on the candidate experience, expertise, and job industry.
Of course, I do want to point out there are definitely exceptions when it comes to career level and academic roles. If you're a professor, federal employee, or C-level executive, you might have a 2 to 3 page resume or CV with well over 1,500 words, and that's perfectly fine.
But more than 3, 4 pages, try to avoid it.
I don't have time to read 6 pages worth of a CV. So something like that is just like, oh, this is really annoying to go through.
In resume, context of page quality is very important, rather than just page quantity. But now a one-page resume is preferable if you don't have too much experience especially.
This is a one-pager. It's so easy to digest. It's super nice. It's like good vibe.
Avoid buzzwords and unnecessary things. Tip 3. Choosing job role. Don't just make a resume and apply for every role. Select the position you want to apply and then modify the resume according to that role. If you are a software engineer and applying for both roles for software engineer and business development with the same resume, it's not a good idea. Tip 4. Easy to read and understand and grabbing attention.
When we're doing essays at university, generally you write in a way that's not very clear. You use big words rather than short words because big words make you sound more intelligent.
Make resume easy to read and understand.
When you're trying to apply for a job, people can see through that. Like, no one wants to read big words.
Select font that is widely used, plus clean and eye smoothing. Avoid fluffy buzzwords, cliches, or the incorrect use of pronouns. Avoid grammatical errors. Plus, avoid using too many complicated words which aren't in job description. Tip 5. Contact information. Add name. Add number. Accessible during business hours. Add professional email address, consistent with name, add address or location. Add LinkedIn, if active and professional. Check this. Adding professional LinkedIn may increase your chance to land on an interview, while adding unprofessional will decrease your chance to land on interview rather than not. LinkedIn, adding in resume. So, avoid adding unprofessional LinkedIn account. Embed the link or LinkedIn URL. You can add portfolio website, or if you have one, or portfolio link. Like GitHub, Behance, or Dribbble. Depend according to industry preference. Tip 6. Education. Many people become confused. Should they add the education part in top or bottom? For fresher, or that is your highlighting point, add on top. For experienced people, you can add in bottom, because your highlighting point is skill and experience. Add education mentioning 4 things: degree name, university name or institutional name, location, duration, CGPA if you want it. For fresher, you should consider it. Tip 7. An about or summary. Many people are confused regarding this. Add about section if you have less than 1 or 2-year job experience, or less than 3 job experience. Write summary if you have 3 or more than 3 job experience, or 5 to 10 years of job experience. Tip 8. Skills. How to write it. Don't just add skills randomly. Find the skills required for your job role. Adjust it according to your capacity. List your most relevant and valuable skills for the target job. You can segment your skill, like this, or like hard skill or technical skill, software or language skills, or soft skills, etc. Check this example. Instead of comma or bullet point, you can use circular bullet point, pipe symbol 2, using combination. You can add the skill section in top or after summary or about. Tip 9. Job experience. Write job experience section, mentioning following things. Number 1, company name. Number 2, job title. Number 3, location. Number 4, duration. Number 5, job description. Write job description following 3 criteria. Number 1, what you do. Number 2, how you do. Number 3, what is the impact? Use action verb. Include keywords related to job description, combining technical skill, hard skill, and soft skill. Describe the method using technical or official term, and highlight your achievement or key contributions, how company benefited by you, or result you bring into company using result-oriented metrics. Check this resume. In his resume you see in this statement. You will find that too. What he does. Led the design and development of multiple enterprise-level microservice applications of Commerce Experience Group. How he does? Using the latest technologies of Azure, CHash, Net, Cosmos DB, Azure Functions, Key Vault, and MS Graph. What is the impact? Driving $35.3 billion of revenue every year. Obviously, it's exaggerated. If he does that, he will not do job. But he is working in a team procedure which let that result. It's okay as long as you don't lie. Tip 10. Don't ignore other section. Other sections are also important to highlight your resume and increase the value. Don't ignore that. You can add coursework related to industry. You can add some keyword here. You can add project work. You can add relevant training. You can add relevant certification, which can boost land on interview chance. You can add volunteer work, hobbies, or interest. Sometimes it helps to break the ice of the interview. After completing it, you must proofread the resume and, if possible, get feedback from expert people. Wow, my subscriber just increased. Thank you. You will find average time each recruiter spend on is 6 seconds to 8 seconds. Within that time, you need to impress them or hook them to check more information about you. The more time they give in your resume, the more chance you will get to impress them.
Don't ignore that. You can add coursework related to industry. You can add some keyword here. You can add project work. You can add relevant training. You can add relevant certification, which can boost land on interview chance. You can add volunteer.
In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make this professional resume in Microsoft Word in a simple way. First, you need to open Microsoft Word, go to Layout, select Margin, select this margin, 0.5, then go to Size, select A4 size in here. Go to Insert, select Shape, select Text Box in here, draw the text box, adjust the size in here, then adjust the position. Now shape fill with no fill, shape outline with no outline. Now add name, make it bold, increase the font to 20 and you can change the color to give some twist. Now decrease the font and you can add now about or summary in here. Now go to insert, go to picture and add picture and do this for easy movement. Go to crop, adjust the picture size and crop it according to your preference. Decrease the picture and adjust the position in here. Now you see this is the problem. To avoid this, do this before you start making the resume. Again, go to shape, select text box, draw the text box in here, shape fill with no fill and shape outline with no outline. Now add contact information in here. Now again, add icon in here and make it same size for all the icon and do this for easy movement. Wrap text in front of text. Do the same for all the icon. Now adjust position in here. Now again go to insert, select shape and draw a line and customize it with color and size and copy paste this and adjust the position in here. Now again go to shape and draw a text box in here, adjust the size and shape fill with color and outline with no outline. Now again go to shape, draw a text box in here and adjust the position in here and customize it. Now add professional experience, mentioning job title, duration, company name and location, and job description. Use action verb, technical term to describe what you do. Use keyword and skill set to describe how you do. Use result-oriented metrics to describe what is the impact you bring to the company. Now add professional skills in here, and for this I select Times New Roman font and font size 16 and you can choose this color, and if you look for the bullet point you can select from here. Now add digital skills in here. Now add education, adjust the position. When you add education, mention these things: degree name, graduation year, university name, location, CGPA if you want. Now you can insert some gaps in here. Now you can add project work according to your experience. You can add some training work if you want in this section. Plus you can add some certification in here. Then you can add coursework or hours section in here. Plus you can add hobbies or interests to break the ice of the interview. Now go to insert, go to shape, draw the line in here and customize it. Copy paste and adjust the position. Now cross-check to avoid any grammatical error and export it as PDF file and save it. Thank you.